This is Chris K with a basic overview of the goal setting calendar tool, just a basic thing that I created in Excel to kind of just keep things focused with goal setting, really for anything. Now, you'll see starting in January, generally in January, this is the time where, people really commit to going to the gym. They hit the gym for a month and then they flame out because they really don't do this. They don't have an idea, going forward of like, at the end, what do I want to achieve? Like, what is the end goal date? Why am I doing this at all? And if you look, we can see that the specific goal for January and February is to get into a size 6 dress, okay? So maybe you're like a size 8 or 9 right now, and we know that the general idea is to focus on fat loss training. So this is the period in which we're really focused on dieting, we're motivated. We know specifically that we have our friend's wedding in March, and you want to fit into this nice dress, and really that's where our motivation is high in January. We want to kind of build a base then, and highest in February when we're about 30 days out from the event. Generally, we've found about a 60-day limit on these types of goals is the best thing. If we say like 90 days, 120 days, whatever it may be, that seems to be a bit long, especially if you've got something that just seems that far off. So these sort of 30-day to 60-day mini goal surges, we've found to really be pretty cool and something that most people can wrap their head around. Now, after that, in March, April, May, we take a little bit of a break. We go to more of a maintenance situation, and in this way, maybe you're working out 2 to 3 days a week. Training is not your main focus, but at the same time, you're doing enough to remain fit. And that's definitely an important thing to consider, is that you have to do much less to maintain what you've got than you have to do to build on that, okay? So a lot of the year, we're going to just focus on maintaining, the progress that we made, and then, 2 to 3 times, 1 to 2 times a year, we focus on these surges that help us to get in better shape and look better. Now, at the same time, we just kind of use little mini goals per month to motivate us. April, May, a lot of people like to do 5Ks and races, and then maybe June, July, and August, maybe we set more of a performance goal in the gym. So, you might do heavier weightlifting, you might focus on, adding the numbers in your deadlift. But once again, these are just things to keep you motivated, little mini goals that are not necessarily, these are performance goals, so they're not necessarily relying upon, dieting for body composition, all right? Now, going into, for our second goal phase here, we have September and October. We're working on aerobic endurance and power training to get our 5K time down by 2 to 3 minutes. This is a different kind of goal. This is more of a sport-specific goal, and this is something that, again, is not necessarily where we're having to do a lot of dieting. We're really focusing on our training time in the gym, accumulating our miles for the run, and then we have our race day in November. In December, we just enjoy the holidays, knowing that, we've used this sport-specific goal to keep us in really good shape. You've taken maybe one time during the year to focus on your body composition to get that down, and then the rest of the year, if you're on your game and you're just kind of maintaining these things, the body fat is either going to stay the same or it's eventually going to come down. So really that's what we're looking for, is just to have a general blueprint of what you're doing. We're not saying do this number of days of workout, do these amount of reps, but this gives us a general framework of how we can kind of wrap our head around, these are our goals for the year, this is what we're going to do to maintain or to build, and these are the times we're going to do it. So hopefully that helps, and we will have this available for download.